Too close. The pig. Okay. Oh, there we go. Can you see the mess?
Here.
Can you see like in the sides?
I see.
Oh,
Tigger really said they were roommates.
And they were.
Oh my gosh, they were roommates. Back to my channel, it's Katy. No, it's katyy. It is to you.
It's katyy.
Katy. Oh, I'm allergic to that. I am bold.
Hi guys, let's talk about masturbation.
Okay.
Rhonda, be in the video.
She does not want to be in the video.
What if I'm the person that gets katyy canceled?
Oh, not there. Here, not there. Are you a little nervous? I see it. Ma. You like this?
Again?
We have enough food.
Sorry. Don't worry about me. Keep going.
Hi, I woke up an hour ago.
Hi, I woke up an hour ago as well. Like death!
These are gonna be great bloopers.
I look like death! I hope my crush from Bible college doesn't see this. I'm just kidding! Okay, I look like crap. Take 4. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Katie Patterson and
Talitha.
Talitha is my friend from Bible college and she is really good at makeup. So today she's gonna be doing my makeup and we're gonna be talking about some expectations or like the realities, the unfiltered
All of
thing of being a Christian girl. We're gonna be talking about Talitha's life. We're gonna be talking about literally the expectations that Christian girls have, filtered things. Yeah, that's the word that I was looking for. Yes, the unfiltered truth about being a Christian girl. We're gonna be talking about like mental health, sex, boys, all of that above while doing our makeup. I'm gonna do like a more casual kind of sit with us, get ready with us. Let's talk about being
Vibe with us.
Yes, let's talk about being a Christian girl.
Let's do it.
Because it's hard, hey?
Yeah.
So we actually weren't centered that whole time, but now we're centered.
We're not perfect.
That's what today's episode's about. So before we get on to the video, I just want to remind you guys to like and subscribe to this channel for more. Go follow my Instagram and TikTok at katyy.patyy with 2 Y's on each side.
I really thought it was katyy for the longest time.
No! Anyways, go do that and let's get right on to the video. Okay.
She really said palettes. Camera.
Told her to bring makeup. She said everyone.
She said, come through. Can we just look at those colors?
So Talitha's in Bible college with me.
I am.
So she's also a 3rd year, so she's also older than me.
This is true.
How long have you been a Christian?
Okay, so I grew up in a Christian home, so like I kind of known Jesus my entire life. Obviously, there was an aspect of like not having my own faith. And for a while, I really didn't follow Jesus and I kind of was doing my own thing. But if I had a date of when I actually became a Christian, it was probably in like 2018. So like 3 years of actually being a Christian.
Why did you become a Christian?
Because my life was trash and I realized that nothing in the world could satisfy me more than Jesus does. I was like, Kate, God, this is you. This is for you. It's not me anymore.
What do you think the hardest part about being a Christian girl right now is?
Well, I'm 22, so I'm always looking for
a husband.
But it's hard because
content in singleness? What's that?
These boys, they say they're Christian.
There's a big difference between a Christian boy and a godly man. 110%.
Don't settle for boys, date
men. Marry men. That's the thing is I feel like there's a lot of Christian men, but godly men are actually rare. Same with Christian girls. Like there's a lot of Christian girls, but godly women. And obviously godly women and godly men, it doesn't happen overnight. Like that's what sanctification is, changing your heart, changing your desires.
I tell myself, I'm fine being single. And then sadness and loneliness. And I gotta remember that I'm not alone.
So how do you feel about being in Bible college? Godly men, Christian boys, what do you think about Bible college?
In my first year, I came in 2 years late. So I was with like a bunch of people that had just gotten out of high school. I could tell the maturity
level
was very different. I was much older than a lot of people in my grade. It was easy to make friends, but it was hard to look for someone to date. I'm just gonna make friends. I'm gonna enjoy this first year. Had a couple of engagements actually. People were like,
with you?
People were like, God told me I'm supposed to marry you. Three different people actually.
Like, funny, God didn't tell me
I
the
didn't
same
get
thing.
the message actually.
My pet peeve is when people say God told me, but they're just using it as like a way to like get their feelings across. Like, don't tell me when on the first date. Like,
Don't tell me when you're 18 and I met you 3 weeks ago in Bible college. Like, that's not... Okay, can we talk about ring by spring?
I stand by this, and I'll probably make a big video about this because Christian pressures, that's a thing. And I feel like people think that if you're not in a relationship or even married by like 22, then you're doing something wrong.
I'm 22 and I'm a living proof of a single Christian woman.
They find desire to want to get married young, and like, I'm not invalidating that at all. That's a totally fine desire, but it's also a totally fine desire to not want to get married young and not want to have kids young.
I can't see myself getting married before the age of 25.
I really can't see myself getting married before 25 either.
I want to be that cool auntie that like travels. Nice big zoom up. I went to Bible college when I was my first year. Everyone was like, oh, you're gonna be engaged by the time you come back.
What are you struggling with right now? Because I'll talk about what I'm struggling with too. When I tell you the enemy has been like working extra hard in my life the past couple weeks, I'm not kidding.
I'm in my 3rd year, so I have to have like a lot of practicum hours, and like I literally come home to sleep. The enemy's just, you're not doing enough. You're actually trash. And mental health stuff. I think another misconception of Bible college is that people don't think that mental health happens.
Or even, can we talk about as a Christian, people don't think mental health issues exist if you're saved. Like, no, the enemy's gonna work that much harder if you're saved.
Okay, in my 1st year at Bible college, my 1st month of school, the enemy was like
Spiritual warfare, spiritual warfare.
It is a real thing.
Yeah.
And I was on my way to school to drop out, and my friend texted me. He's like, hey, I'm going grocery shopping, like, do you want to come with me? And on the way he was like, you know, I'm really glad you're here. I'm so glad that I met you and that we're friends. Like, you're supposed to be here. Like, I'm probably still here because of him.
Spiritual warfare, like when I
real.
started my TikTok, I became a Christian March 19th. I started my TikTok March 25th. Like, after that, when I tell you all crap in my life went to like family, friends, like you name it, it was going to crap. A temptation. And then when I went to Vanguard, same thing. Like friends, family, temptations, everything. I'm like, why is my life sucking, God? Where are you? And God's like, I'm here.
God's like, I'm here.
Like, are you gonna rely on me for the strength? Are you gonna rely on me for the peace?
Are you gonna come to me?
Like, are you gonna deal with it on your own?
God's like, I've been here.
Yeah! Okay, so here's the thing. My camera's gonna die. We're gonna come back because my camera's gonna die and I need to charge it.
I'm gonna come back.
We're gonna bounce back.
Transformed.
Yeah. Hi guys, we're back and we're all changed and she's gonna finish my eyeshadow. Camera's all charged. Talitha's looking like a beautiful snack. Unfiltered truth about being a Christian girl. Let's talk about lust because that's something my channel talks about a lot, is lust. Talitha, what's your view on that?
Okay, so it's a real thing. Also, by the way, we're doing a purple look
Because I'm wearing yellow.
So get ready for that, folks. When I was younger, I definitely struggled with it more than I do now. I didn't really know what lustful thoughts were. Like, I thought it was just like literally just thinking about having sex with someone, but like it can be for anything. It can be you wishing you were like someone, or like you wishing you had something that someone else has. Like,
Good thing, lust is wanting something that's not yours, because like literally spouse, that's wanting something that's not yours. And also, we all have a sex drive too, so it's just using it in the proper confinements of marriage.
her eyes are gonna look popping.
Already.
A lavender moment.
One of the main questions you get asked is if my boyfriend or girlfriend, like if we're sleeping together and we don't, like one of us wants to stop and one of us doesn't, what do we do?
No, you talk about it first and be like, this is a non-negotiable for me.
And if they say too bad,
Then you say, too bad, I'm out.
then you say,
But can we just talk about, I'm sorry, this is something that gets me so sad, is because this was me. Is I literally thought that's what I was worth. That's a very big part of my testimony, is I told the guy that I was sleeping with and seeing that I wanted to kind of stop having sex. I wanted to be with him still. I just wanted to take a step back from having sex. He said, that's all you're worth. And I stayed in that relationship for like 6 months on and off, like going back to it while he's like that, because sex leaves you attached.
yeah.
And also because that's all I thought I was worth.
And
And it breaks my heart when I see girls being like, what do? My boyfriend's disappointed in me because I don't want to have sex. Well, you're worth way more than that. I need to put on mascara and then we'll be back, okay? This is the makeup look.
Wow.
Thank you, Talitha, so much for doing my makeup. I think it looks
Now we're ready for brunch.
Well guys, that was our video. I hope you liked it. I hope you felt like you were literally in the room with us, chatting, talking about unfiltered truth. Thank you, Talitha, so much for
You
doing
guys
makeup.
are our friends now. You're our
Yeah,
friends.
you're our friends. We'll be doing more videos about this. Anyways, I love you guys and I hope you enjoyed, and I'm praying for you always. Bye!
Bye!